Some breaking news coming in now. Germany's Frankfurt airport has temporarily suspended flights due to a climate protest. Several activists reportedly broke through the fence overnight and glued themselves to the tarmac. Police say they're working to clear up the area. The group Last Generation posted photos of a protester on X. The sign reading, "Oil kills." Let's get more from Frankfurt Airport, where journalist Daniel Koop is standing by. Daniel, good morning. What's the situation there now?
Yeah, I was just able to talk to the police, and they confirmed to me that all of this happened at around 5 a.m. This morning. We have to remember there is a night curfew here at the airport between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. in the morning. And they did confirm to me that at around 5 a.m., around 6 activists were able, with very, very easy tool, to get access here to some of the runways at the airport. I'm going to step a little bit outside of the image. So we see this white van there in the background, and also some camera colleagues. And exactly at this point, activists were able to cut the fence and were able to enter the premises of the airport. I'm going to show you a little bit more around. I just actually also got the confirmation from the police authorities here at Frankfurt Airport that they were actually able to allow airplanes to land and also to depart here. But we do have to remember Frankfurt is Germany's busiest airport, and especially in the morning at around 5 and 7 a.m. This is a very, very heavy time here at the airport, with hundreds of planes departing and landing. And we were able to see this on Flight Radar 24 early this morning. Many of the planes that were inbound to Frankfurt International Airport had to divert to other airports, for example, to Munich, to Zurich, to Düsseldorf, and also to Cologne. And I just also got off the phone with a journalist colleague who is at the moment in the terminal building, and she also did confirm to me that there are huge queues, huge lines this morning at the airport. Hundreds of passengers at the moment being stranded at the airport trying to catch their flight, but we do expect massive delays and also cancellations throughout the day here at Frankfurt's International Airport.
And do we know anything about the knock-on effects of this, given that Frankfurt and its size and the amount of traffic it handles, what it means for the rest of the flights in Europe?
Well, as I mentioned, many of the flights, already had to divert, and I just had the opportunity also to check the website of the airport. So we can see, and I guess you can also hear it and maybe even see it in the background, that, first flights are able now to depart, but we can expect that there will be really massive delays here today at the airport. Frankfurt is really the big hub here in Germany, one of the biggest airports also in Europe. So passengers actually were asked this morning not to come to the airport, most likely stay at home, stay at their hotel rooms, because the airport really had to shut down for at least 2.5 hours. And mostly in the morning, we see lots of these international flights arriving here at the airport. So most of these big planes, Boeing 747, A380, A340, they all had to divert to other airports. So we can expect that there will be most likely a big chaos today here all day at the airport, and maybe even with effects in the coming days.
So Daniel, just to sort of sum up, flight operations have resumed, but passengers should expect delays throughout the day. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to step out of the image. I don't know if we can actually catch it. Well, it's a little bit hard at the moment. We see a plane that is now actually on the way to, one of the runways. I believe it's a plane from TAP Portugal. We can still see that there's some sort of, operation still going on, police operation, going on one of the runways, or at least on one of the taxiways, I should call it. But yeah, you're completely right. what's going to happen today. Massive delays, massive disruptions still happening because, what is happening right now, many of the planes that were supposed to land here and most likely, go and take another flight, today, they're not even here at the moment at the airport. They had to divert to, other airports in Europe or in Germany. So in order to get these planes, here to the airport, it will take a lot of time. And as I said, massive lines, massive queues already at the terminal building at the moment.
Right. We'll leave it there for the moment. Journalist Daniel Koop in Frankfurt. Thanks so much.